What is up, everybody? It is just me today. My co-host had work. This is the GEFA podcast. Oh, week eight. I love football. Finals week is here, so I'm a little stressed out. I apologize if I sounded a little under animated, but I'm gonna try to keep the energy up for everybody. I do have a guest calling in today that I'm going to chop it up with. Going to be doing a lot of, I guess you could say just talking about possible scenarios and you know, this and that. So, that'll be intriguing. This last week was interesting, I tell you. Speaking of my guest. You. Yo, you there?
Call ended.
Negative on that. I'm going to call him right back. Yo.
Call ended.
Alright, well, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. But yeah, no, last week was actually really interesting. Alright, let's try this one more time. You?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Who are you? Announce yourself. Who do you play for?
I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yo.
Call ended.
Well, shit. Alright, so while he and I figure this out, I'll see about figuring this out. So, we'll chop it up a little bit, just us real quick. I think the big thing last week, and I hate to use this, but I almost think it was a little be the base god kind of issue, because, yeah, let's try this one more time. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright, bet. Alright, what's your name? Who do you play for?
My name is Dre Moses, and I play for the Wolfsburg Warriors.
The who? Who you play for?
Damn, I can't hear you.
Call ended.
Who do you play for?
I play for the Wolfsburg Warriors.
One more time for the people in the back.
I play for the Wolfsburg Warriors.
Good. I just want the rest of the league to know y'all name, because y'all making some noise. Yo, I respect the game.
Appreciate it, man. You know, we playing as one, man. We got each other's back, and, you know, we got faith in each other.
Yeah, bro. Alright, so I want to chop up last week a little bit with you. I mean, last week around the league, it was a couple of no-brainer games, but there was one game in particular that I really want to chop up with you. So, before we get to Raptors Maniacs and that fiasco, Wildcats Jags, I heard that was a tight game. Who was your pick and why?
I'm gonna pick the Wildcats. No disrespect to the Jags. I mean,
No, this was last week. The Wildcats won.
Yeah, I picked the Wildcats.
Okay, I got you.
And my reason being is because the Wildcats, week one, they put up a fight. You know what I mean? They didn't give up. You know what I mean? They kept each other's heads up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they're not a bad team. Don't get me wrong, they're not a bad team. It's just, you know, got some work to do. You know, but, and the Jags, they're a grown team. they're a growing team. In a couple years, they could be dangerous. If they stick with that same core and work with each other and understand each other, they could be something dangerous in this league, bro. I promise you.
I feel you. I feel that. What about Shock Rage? Shock put up a goose egg on the Rage.
Oh man, the shot they coming back, man. I mean they're making a statement. You know, they was down and out for a minute, and then you know they I guess you know Simonson put something in their ear, you know, and told them you know either kick up or go, man. And the guys started kicking up. So you know, shout out to the Shock, man. And the Rage, you know, shout out to the Rage. We haven't played them yet, so I can't. From film, you know, I see they're pretty good. So, you know, but you know, Shock really owned them on Saturday.
All right. Vikings Mountain Lions.
I believe I picked the Vikings.
Smart pick.
Yeah, I believe I picked the Vikings. I mean, they've been down and out too. You know, they've been trying to find their rhythm. I mean, maybe that was a booster for them. You know, the Mountain Lions. Like I have 4 years in the league and I have yet to play them. But I see they got some big guys, man. I know they're no joke out there. So, I mean, you know.
A little bit of insider information between you and I. The Mountain Lions notoriously don't travel well. I mean, I wouldn't say it's insider information. A lot of people in the league know. So I think that was part of the reason that the Mountain Lions lost. I think it would have been a closer game if the Mountain Lions were at home.
Oh, okay.
So Cyclones D-backs.
Oh man, I picked the Cyclones on that one.
You want me to just go to the next one?
Yeah. No disrespect to the Diamondbacks, but I mean, you know, it's the clones, man. You know, I mean.
No, I get you. Trust me, I get you. All right, so talk to me real quick about your game versus the Tomahawks. Give me a quick recap.
We came out, you know, business trip as usual. You know what I mean? We came out focused. We play outstanding. I mean, you know, it was a couple, you know, every here and there, but we play magnificent. They put up a fight, hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? They was not trying to go down without a fight, and I respect them for that. I mean, it was a couple, you know, plays where you had to look like, I don't know, you know, that was kind of, you know, the ref should have got. But I mean, other than that, man, them guys played their heart out. We played our heart out, played as one, you know, so overmatched them, you know, and that was kind of a grudge game for the guys that played last year with me. You know, we was up on them, and you know, this and that happened, and we ended up taking the L, you know, and that didn't sit well with us. You know, for a year we had to sit on that and understand, like, you know, we can't have that same, you know, energy going into this game. You know, it's us against them.
I feel you.
You know what I mean, that's how we look at every game from here, from week 1 to week 10. You know, that's how we look at it. It's us against them. And I mean, we put up a fight, they put up a fight, and you know, we walked off the field notorious 6-0, man.
All right, man. Now I want to get to the highlight of last week. The Maniacs upsetting the Raptors at the rodeo.
Man, I watched that film 3 times so far, and the Maniacs, they're serious. They're serious. They're serious this year. I mean, shout out to the Raptors. You know, they played a hell of a game. They didn't quit. They didn't bend. They balled, but the Maniacs they got that off. You know, shout out to them. Shout out to Ben. We played Ben, and even playing them, man, they're a hard hitting team. They're a good team. You know what I mean? And they pulled that one off. So shout out to Ben. You know.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say this now for any potential Raptors that are gonna watch this, but I think that they're gonna look back at that game and acknowledge that as the game that kept them out of the playoffs in the Valley.
Oh yeah.
I think so. I honestly think that, because I mean, we're into week 8 now. It's getting serious.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So.
It's do or die. Do or die now. At this point, it's do or die.
Absolutely.
Even for us, you know, even us sitting at 6-0, it's do or die for us. We wanna continue this streak, and you know what I mean. Like I said, we play as one, and it's us against them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at any point, I seen somebody post, it's football, man. We can take an L. Somebody else can take an L that nobody thought they could take an L. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's football. Play the sport. We do what we gotta do.
All right, so let's run down this week's games. I need your picks, all right?
Okay.
So I already picked. I just want to see where you're at with it. Comanche Jags.
We'll go with
Boy, if you do not show my team some respect.
I'm gonna go with the Comanche, man. Shout out UDC, man. Y'all have some ballers, bro. I've been watching y'all film, man. Y'all definitely got some ballers, man. Q, Rob, yourself, QB, Treyway, y'all got a good thing going up there, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Lights out. I see y'all, man. You're not getting slept on, but best believe I see y'all, man.
All right.
Keep it up.
All right.
Y'all got a good thing going up there.
All right, so we got Kings Tomahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Tomahawks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Tomahawks. They're looking to redeem themselves. The Kings, they have a lot of building to do. I got a lot of people on the Kings too, but they have a lot of building to do, man. It's some work that need to be done. And the Tomahawks, they're not looking to come. What is it? A home or away game for the Tomahawks?
I got the league page. Let me look. Give me just a second. In the meantime, though, Rage Cyclones. It's in New Jersey.
Oh, see, I'm from New Jersey, and I'm gonna have to go with the Cyclones, man. These guys, I've been watching them. They're the Cyclones, man. Really can't say too much, man. Shout out to Lancaster, excuse me. Shout out to Lancaster, man.
Mountain Lions, Wildcats.
I'm gonna go with the Wildcats, man.
Ooh, a little bit of a controversial pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mountain Lions. I'm gonna go with the Wildcats, man. Definitely.
Well, it is the battle of the cats.
Oh yeah. Definitely gonna be a good one. The Wildcats, they're gonna sneak that one out. They're gonna take that one back to Williamsport.
I tell you what, if they do take it back to Williamsport, it'll be the first time in years.
Okay, I got faith in them. Hey, Wildcats, don't let me down, man. Don't let me down.
From what I've been told, the Mountain Lions have added a piece or two. I don't know if their quarterback is going to play this week. He seems to just show up when he shows up. So I personally am not going to join you in that pick, but I think the Mountain Lions will win, and I think it'll be one heck of a ball game. I think it'll be a barn burner from beginning to end.
Word, respect. Word.
All right, so we got Shock, D-backs.
I'm gonna go with the Diamondbacks.
Don't okay. Give me your explanation. I need to know.
And the Shock, they're a hell of a team, but I feel like they might have met their max. You know what I'm saying? Like the Diamondbacks they're not in the sleep on. You know what I mean? They're a new team. A couple of guys got involved with, in the league, so they know already. They just gotta make plays, man. That defense, man. What's the kid name? Number 0, man. He's a hell of a ball player, man. As long as he, does his thing, and there's a couple guys on that defense that can play lights out. You know what I mean? And I got faith in them.
All right, I'll give you that. Vikings play the Gorillas this week. I'm picking the Gorillas. I don't know about you, but
I heard the Gorillas are nothing to play with, man.
yo, them Gorillas is dirty, bro.
Oh goodness.
All right, so in my notebook here, there's one game I didn't put because I put a W and circle it by every team so I know my picks. There's one game I couldn't pick, and it's Raptors Warriors. Why should I pick the Warriors?
We're hungry, man. You know what I mean? We're why not us? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna go out there, we're gonna take care of business as usual. We're gonna take it a quarter at a time like we do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at my brothers, they gonna look at me. You know what I mean? I got their backs, and tell me they got mine. We're gonna go out, man. We're gonna ball. they're good, but I mean we wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 years in this league, man, and I mean we're 6-0. Don't get me wrong, we're happy. We damn sure ain't satisfied, man, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like we want it all. You know, and they're in our way. They're in our way of what we want. So I mean,
I'm still not.
we wanted more, bro. We definitely wanted more.
See, like I love what you're telling me. I really do. But here's my thing. Raptors beat y'all. Not only do they end the streak, there is still a possibility for them to make the playoffs. I look at matchup. I look at the film. I look at matchups across the board. They match up with y'all very, very well. Here's the thing. Where's this game at?
Ready? It's a Raptor phone.
Alright, so I feel, in my personal opinion, the main reason the Raptors lost to the Maniacs was because their starting quarterback did not travel. Their starting quarterback will be there Saturday at 1 o'clock. You know what? I think I just made my pick. I think you just made my pick for me.
Hey. I mean, simple, man. Like I said, we're as one. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys go by the same code. UDC, man. You know, play as one. You know, we stick together and we ball out for 4 quarters. You know, when that clock hits 0, and you know what I mean, when the best person is one, that's who gave it their all. You know, and we've been doing that for 6 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're ready, man. We're ready.
So, looking at it with what information I have sitting in front of me here, you guys are locked into the playoffs. I'm gonna say that whether you end up being the 4 seed, whether you end up being, you know, the 1 seed remains to be determined, but you're locked in. You don't feel even just a little bit of complacency at all, knowing that you're at least guaranteed a playoff spot and you're going up against a team that has speed all over the field?
No, because we got speed also. We got speed, we got athleticism, we got power. You know what I'm saying? We got, my eyes, bro, we match up with everybody. You know? Like, we got the same power as every team in this league.
Well, I tell you what. I'll make this short and sweet. If y'all lose this game, first of all, you're never gonna hear the end of it from me. 1.
Of course.
2. If y'all do lose this game and you lose it by a lot, y'all ain't allowed to wear do-rags no more. I don't want to hear no more silky talk on the real page. You confident, right?
Bet.
Alright, cool. That's a bet.
When we do win.
Oh, I want silkies everywhere.
I have a pink silk do-rag upstairs in my room. Still in a package. You send me your address, I'm gonna send it to you. And you have to post it in the league page.
Powering off.
Say less. Say less. I got you.
Bet.
I mean, because here's what just makes me so skeptical about you guys. Your guys' offense is good. Your guys' running game is top notch. Nobody's debating it.
It's the 3-headed monster, man.
But what about Ant? I don't know if Ant can handle running around, getting chased by a bunch of these Raptors D linemen, which are all little mini Dieter clones. You know what I mean? Like, can he run and make the plays that he needs to make? I'm not saying that you guys aren't going to beat him. You know what I mean? I think that I'm leaning 60-40 that the Raptors are going to win, but I think you guys do have a really good shot. I just look at the matchups across the board, and I understand that at the end of the day, if you guys can stop their run game and they stop yours, I trust their quarterback more than I trust Ant. And that's no disrespect to Ant, because Ant's a great player.
Okay, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
He's the franchise, man. He's going to make it happen. I mean, I'm not sure if you watch any of the games.
I watch all the games.
He's been making some magnificent plays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been playing a lot of good defenses. Even, you know, the Shock, Maniacs. we've been playing some game. He holds his composure. He stays back there. He'll throw it if he has to. You know, he'll hand it off if he has to. And he'll run it himself if he has to. He's damn sure not afraid of a hit. Much as we was banging him up in the summertime, so he knows he can take a hit. Once Ant is in his zone, you can't tell him nothing. He's gonna have that fire burning in his head, and he's gonna go off. That's my quarterback, man. You know, I got nothing. Shout out to franchise, man. I love that guy. Like that's my boy. He's gonna make it happen. I promise you, he's gonna make it happen. The more our receivers is gonna eat, our running backs is gonna, and our O line. I mean, their D line is okay, but our O line is magnificent. Now, a lot of people they sleep on it. You know, shout out to my O line, Big Marcus, Jay White, Jay Cito, Big Tay Osama, myself. You know what I'm saying? Like we get it done. You know, like it's a couple games we didn't only let up at least one sack on Ant. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we got a good match for him.
Who is number 22? I need to know about this man.
Hey man, that's my boy Light Skin, man. Shout out Delron, man. That's my boy, man. And you see, man, he didn't broke out at least a good. We've been on a 3-yard line. He didn't broke out touchdown. You know what I mean?
I just want to know.
Just hit him. You know what I'm saying? He's a magnificent athlete.
Here's my question. Hold up. Here's my question. With Delron Simmons, right? How much Vaseline y'all put on that man's jersey in pregame?
None. That man is just he's an athlete. When I tell you he's an athlete with a capital elite at the end of athlete. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yo, for real, man. Trying to catch him in practice, man, and watching him do this shit in games, bro, is magnificent, man. I love it. That's Showtime, man. We call him Showtime, man. I call him light skin because I like it. You know, I'm a dark skin brother, so I low key hate. But that's my dude, man. You know, he makes some plays, man. He gets us in the zone. He talks to the O lineman. You know, all three of them talk. Rich, Night Train, and they talk to us, and they tell us what they want from us. You know what I'm saying? That gets to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to protect them. The defense got to get through us to get to them. You know what I'm saying? And we get the job done. I mean, the film doesn't lie. You can see it.
Yeah.
We're nice. We nice. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if all attention goes to him, then you got Rich bulldozing people over, taking it to the house. And if all eyes is on him, you got Night Train bullying people, taking it to the crib. And if they want to stop the run game, cool. You got my boy Black Jesus taking it to the crib. You got my boy JD, Joe Chihenney. You know what I mean? You got my boy Bigger who be surprisingly, you know what I mean, doing his thing. So, you know, we all over the board, man. You know what I mean? We're playing our game, bro. Like I said, you know, 4 years in this league and we're hungry, man. You know, when you let a dog starve, bro, they become vicious, and we're vicious, man. We're vicious. We want everything. We want all the smoke.
I feel you.
All of it.
All right, bro. You got anything else to say to the people?
Watch out, man. We're definitely making a name, man. I mean, we're putting the city on our backs, putting each other on our backs. We're making a name, man. I love my guys. They love me. We're here. We're not going nowhere no time soon. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all when we see you, you know? You know what I mean? We want that one thing. We're all chasing that one goal. You know, that's what we want.
I feel you.
Iron 8. I mean, Iron 8 or nothing. You know what I mean?
All right, yo, be easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. One last time. That was Dre Moses of the Wilkes-Barre Warriors, O lineman, D lineman. He plays pretty much everywhere. See, I'm not so. I told him as much. I'm not sold. And again, the reason I'm looking positions across the board, I don't think Ant is as good as Corey Sinicola. I just don't think so. I like Ant Watson. I like what he can potentially do. But that O-line has not seen an elite D-line. Much like the Cyclones, much like the the Upper Dauphin County Comanche. I almost forgot. But they haven't seen, you know what I mean? They haven't seen an elite level team yet, and I think there's only 3 in this league. I think it's the Vikings, I think it's the Upper Dauphin County Comanche, and I think I know it's the Cyclones. So I think that they're a good team on the rise, about to be a great team, and I definitely think it's going to be a ball game. I do agree with Dre in that they have athletes, but when you look at athletes, you got to look at their strengths and weaknesses. I think the Raptors play really well against receivers that like to go deep. They got a long, tall, rangy safety in Kennard Davis. You know, I can't in good conscience say, Warriors, Raptors, you know, Raptors are going to smoke them. It's not going to happen, but Raptors for sure. I think it'll be a close game. Little gentleman's wager there, but is what it is. So, alright, y'all. This is GEFA Chalk Talk, Week 8. We out.